so much, our chief guest, Mr. M. Maniraj, Director of ISSN Awards, for such a wonderful speech. A big round of applause once again. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Thank you, sir. Now, I request our chief guest, Dr. TERESA MATOSO, Manguangua Victor, Professor from Instituto Superior Politécnico de Tecnologia, Ciência, ANGOLA, for a keynote speech with a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Ma'am, please.
First of all, I'd like to say, Maniraj, that was a nice speech. We should never, ever give up. And I think that's something, a message that everyone here in this room knows, that we should never give up, okay? Well, my dear colleagues, my name is TERESA Matoso Manguangua Victor. I am PhD in chemical engineering. I've graduated in University of Newcastle upon Tyne in 2008. But right now I'm in Angola, where I born. I'm a lecturer in Instituto Superior Politécnico de Tecnologia and Science. I'm lecturing subjects like reactor calculation, thermodynamic, process engineering, and so on. I've got my speech prepared for you, and I'll start from saying I would like to warm welcome all my colleagues, to congratulate the organization on the event, and the extent of my gratitude to providing us opportunity to congregate together in this beautiful ceremony. I say this beautiful ceremony because honestly for me it's the third time that I joined this ceremony. It is beautiful because this is the moment where all of us scientists, we can get together and mingle and then exchange experience. And hopefully when we finish here, all of us, we can exchange our contacts and think about to do some multidisciplinary projects. Well, the Royal Research Banquet this year, 2003, also has a special felicitation to those who has been winner of this year. So my congratulations for the winners of this year. Dear friend, without doubt, this occasion of celebration and joy for all of us is a big achievement. This is the sense of a fellow peer among us. I would like to continue to encourage everyone to continue in this path to make the earth a better place to live, and our loved one, and a better place for the future generation. Because sometimes when we do things, we don't think about the future generation. We want to finish all the resources without thinking about the future generation. But then we should not be selfish, just think about ourselves. What about the next generation? Why are we here fighting, doing wars and starvation? What about to think as well about the future generation? So, however, we must lose sight of the reality, provide a tremendous challenge to our population. So whatever we do as a scientist, we have to bring solutions for our populations, because they're waiting for us to bring a solution. So that is the moment where we should be together to bring solutions to all the problems that is across the world. Sometimes we think that the politicians, the ones that are going to bring the solution, but it's not. It's us, the scientists, because we have the know-how how to solve all the problems. We shouldn't be part of the problems. We should be part of the solution. But we can't do it by ourselves individually. We have to be together as a team. And the communication is the best way of all this. So, as we all know what is going on now in the east of Europe, of east of Africa, all the resources are getting short because there is a big war. And recently we had the war of Ukraine and Russia. Now we have the war between, I forgot, sorry. Israel and the Palestinian, and Oman, no Palestinian over Oman. So then we should be part of the solution for these problems. And then we should think that if the world is fighting, what about us as a scientist? Sometimes I like to see how the musicians back in the day, they have actually put together and then bring independence in a lot of countries. So as a scientist, we could do the same. We could bring solution to a lot of problems that we have in this world. And it's important that when we do our research, we need to think about the viability of our project, and we have to think about minimizing the resource and use it friendly process that we don't affect the environment. And I hope that during this ceremony, we will be able to join forces, because I always see India as one of the country to give as example of a research. India, not because I'm in India, but this I'm saying for the experience that I have in England. I lived in England, and most of the doctors, believe me or no, were Indians. And sometimes there was a problem that a doctor from, I'll give you an example of myself. I have a problem of my veins, they're very fine to be seen to take blood. But then for me, the only doctors that could do this blood test to me were doctors, Indian doctors. So I see Indian a potential to be able to then to help others. So that means Indians should not just build the technology themselves, we should share. So by sharing, we can solve the problem of this world. That is the message that I would like to bring here, because right now my government from Angola pretty much trying to support research, but then we still need a shortage of human resources. So why not look at India, example of India? Why not India help others as well, so that we make the world a better place to live? Thank you very much.